So this is a second example. Now, procedurally, this is going to take a little bit longer to do because there's a couple of annoying numbers, but it shouldn't be that terrible if you're competent enough at your expanding brackets and general algebra. So what we're going to do is, again, just label the equations 1 and 2. And then in terms of what variable to pick, it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick y in the first equation to rearrange, just out of, well, pure randomness, I guess. So if I take equation 1 as part of our solution, then we'll have 3x plus 10y minus 19 is equal to 0, and we want y in terms of x. So firstly, 10y is adding the 19 over and subtracting the 3x, and then dividing both sides by 10. Okay, so if the y-coordinate of equation 1 is written as that, and it intersects the second equation, then subbing the y-coordinate in there will give us something in terms of x, which we can solve for the x-coordinates of the intersections. So I'm putting that into equation 2. So what equation 2 is now going to read is 9x squared plus y, which is 19 minus 3x over 10 to be squared, and that's equal to 5. So again, this is in replacement for y, as mentioned in equation 1. So now we're going to expand the brackets. The 9x squared isn't affected. On the bottom, we get a 100, so the bottom thing squared. Then we have to sort out the top. Now, if I were you, if you're maybe writing this down, feel free to write the two brackets and expand it manually, though I'm going to do it the quick method just for... so I'm not spending so much time just on expanding brackets. So the quick method is the first thing squared, which is 19 squared, which is 361, plus the next thing squared, so negative 3x, remember the negative doesn't care about being squared, so that's just 9x squared, and then plus twice the product, so 2 times 19 times minus 3x is equal to 5. Which, I'm just going to keep that 100 fraction there. I'm just going to write the whole fraction as is. So we'll get 9x squared, 2 times 9, or 2 times 19 times minus 3 is going to give us minus 114x plus 361 over 100 is equal to 5. Okay, now we're just going to multiply everything by that 100. So we'll get 900x squared plus 9x squared minus 114x plus 361 is equal to 500. Which means that 909x squared minus 114x and then subtracting the 500 minus 139 is equal to 0. So all we have to do is use the minus b formula. So I am just going to type this sort of off camera, but you can use the minus b formula in whatever way you wish. We can actually divide through by 3 and it'll make the numbers a little bit nicer, but they'll still be really annoying to deal with. So minus 4 times 909 times negative 139 all over 2 times 909. So the first solution we get is 139 over 303. And the other one we get is minus a third. So then we need to find the corresponding y-coordinate. Now, clearly the nice one's just going to be using the one from equation 1. So we could say, but y is equal to 19 minus 3x over 10. So again, if I label them x1 and x2, then y1 is 19, well, it's just subbing that in. So 19 minus 3 lots of 139 over 303 over 10, which according to my calculator gives us 178 over 101. And y2, instead of the 139 fraction, we're just going to replace it with minus a third. And that gives us 2. So the points of intersection, if I want to phrase it another way, are 139 over 303, comma 178 over 101, and minus a third, 2. And those are the two intersection points.